believe everybody meant to get in here. Rumble's always a little behind, just a little. Oh. Let's give Rumble a second to get in here. Come on, Rumble. There she goes. Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday night. I was going to do some flying real quick here. Trying to get better at flying this thing. Done a little bit better. There we go. Heard some yapping there. I think that was the alien. All those fields out there. Oh, it's definitely flying a little better. Earlier it was kind of like leaning to the left there. I'm going to come up really high. Give me just a second. I forgot. There we go. Did I crash? Nope. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. There we go. I wish you could do a little bit of paint or something on these, but it's okay. Like I said, first. Hello. You guys on Twitch, that's what we got them stickers for. Slap them around. Go ahead, snoop around. I wanted to go fly because there was a couple of glitches in these fields on this map. There's one right there. It refused to let me roll or plant that little line right there, which I just thought was weird. Maybe next time around it'll let it. So it let me mulch and plow it, but it wouldn't let me do anything else. Yeah, guys, hopefully everybody had a good day today. What are your plans for the weekend? Come on in here, let's talk about it. I'm just kind of checking out the fields, seeing what's up. I'm waiting on some other fields to get done, so I thought I'd just take a little flying around. There it is. See, now it's starting to lean a little bit. I don't know why it does that. Everything looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. I love that you can just fly a plane now. I can't wait for more updates on these, or maybe possibly other ones. But this will always be the OG airplane for FS25. Looks pretty good. And like I say, there's another one, but I can't get it to work. And then the helicopter is just real slow though. But I wish the other one would work because it's a really cool looking one, but it just doesn't want to load into the game. So here we go. I'm gonna go take a. We're gonna. Let's see. Actually. Hey, I wonder if that's what it is. Nope. There's the kick sign, and as you can see all that white over there, they're over there working on those fields. I'm very curious how high up you can go. Let's find out. Worst it'll do is crash us, right? I guess that was it. You see it blink out? I'd say we're up high as we're going to be able to go. So about 600. It is definitely max. Still wanting to be glitchy. Let me come down a little bit. We'll stay around 450, 500 there. That'd be good. I tell you what, graphics wise, they did a pretty good job on these fields. I like how it looks like they're not completely flat, because they're not. Alright, I'm gonna go lander and we're gonna go check our stuff. I got grass drying for hay. I got silage working so we can start getting cows very, very soon, hopefully. I got taters growing and everything, so hopefully we'll be on our way. See, I'd land over there, but I don't know if there's enough space for me to. I'm gonna try to come down pretty quick here. There we go. Let's turn her just a hair. That was pretty good. I don't remember what reverse was. Oh, look, that's first person.
Did you know you can pet me? Check out the pet cafe.
All right, now let me show you something else I found today. And I'm gonna say that this mod is just busted. All right, everybody knows that this was an early tractor on Alt S. But this is a modded version of this tractor. And wait till you guys are gonna shit. Well, hello there, Angel Fire. How are you doing this evening? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. All right, check this out now. I just downloaded this tonight, and I think they're gonna have to do a little bit of work on it. Actually, let's go this way because I don't own these fields. Let me straighten her up a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, doing terrific, doing terrific. All right, you guys ready for this? I really feel like I need a traffic light here to hit green because you guys are gonna shit. This thing is absolutely unreal. This is probably the fastest tractor I've ever seen in any of the games. I'm just gonna hit the trigger one time. What? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at that thing is nuts. Oh no. If that's not a clip, I don't know what is. Oh. Bye. Oh. And then look, it's still trying to go forward. That should have been a clip if I ever saw one. I told you this thing was nuts. I mean, look at it reverse. Look at the reverse on this thing. 50. I'm just gonna keep going and see what we get. 62 miles an hour in reverse. The problem is with this thing, obviously it's way too fast. It's extremely way too fast. That's just kind of nuts. But watch, there's no stopping it. See, it just stays at 8 miles an hour. The only way to stop it is to run into something or jump out. Let's see what cruise control. It doesn't. There it goes. Man, bitch just takes off. There we go. I'm gonna see if we get 300, 350, 380, 400. Oh, I was really seeing if we could break like 500. Am I? Nope, I'm on my feet. Or on my tracks. It's stuck on a tree, I believe. Oh, it rolled all right. I mean, even Jelly Roll don't roll that hard. But yeah, this thing is definitely just busted. But I find it hilarious. Just something kind of fun to mess around with. There's no way you could ever use this for... I mean, you'd have to put the cruise... I mean, you'd have to just slow it down to like 40. Look at that. So it says the top speed is 497. I don't want to go towards my field, so let's do this. Because it'll just tear up my fields. We're gonna go this way. There we go. I really wanted to see if I can get it up top speed. Alright. There's 2, 3. Don't flip, don't flip. Ah. Bam. Good Lord. This is better than the John Deere 9R from 22. It's still rolling. I don't think it's going to be done. Okay, enough. Jeez Louise, man. There we go. Jeez. And it's like, look, let's slow it down really like to something normal and see if it's actually drivable. Because like I said, it doesn't stop. The brakes just don't work, and it's because it goes 7,000 miles per hour. I'm going to slow it down to, like, say, 50. And we're going to see what it does. This thing is just nuts. When it said, when they said on the description they weren't sure what the top speed was going to be, I was like, what? Well, I'm downloading that. All right, let's leave it at 48. Jesus Christ. Oh, it ignores that. It ignores that. Yeah, you cruise control, screw that. Oh, you're gonna land right in the field I own, too. Look at that. It's gonna land right in the field that I own. You son of a bitch. Oh, it bounced out. Now I don't own these. That's freaking hilarious. Oh, and it landed on its feet. It's still going. That's what I own right there. No, I don't own it. Ooh. I don't own any of this out here. I just thought this was going to be a funny mod, and it didn't disappoint. It really did not disappoint. Holy shit. I can't even drive it. Come on now. Go be a bitch. Anyways, I'm going to sell it. I really just wanted to kind of check it out, because I thought it was some funny shit. Boom. Let's hop out. I don't even know where the hell it went. Did y'all see it? Oh, there it is. Pretty amusing, pretty amusing. Like I said, I was just curious because I had to see what unlimited speed meant, and they weren't lying about unlimited speed. There it is right there. That was just nuts. Pretty amusing, right? Pretty amusing, I think. All right. Still trying to finish up and get our canola and soybeans in, so hopefully everybody's doing good. Y'all come on in here and chat. Helps keep the stream alive. Ready for the weekend, huh, Crimson? I bet you are. I hope you have a great weekend, too. I don't know where he's going or what he's getting ready to do. I'm just trying to figure out what he's doing.
ZZZZ.
I guess Ripley the alien is tired. He's going to sleep. Alright, so he's going to do what he's supposed to. Let's go. Alright, so I was actually in the process. Let me go back. This is the guy I want. filling up the. I was trying to get silage and hay and all that started, so I gotta finish that. And like I said, I have to buy all my grass, so because you can't plant grass on this map. I don't know why, you just can't. So I have to buy the grass. All right, let me see where I'm at here. I think this is the next field that we want to get limed. Let's go. There we go. This guy's done, so we're gonna get him down to the next fields. So this will get, like I said, this will fit. If you were here this morning, this is gonna finish off all of our grain header crops. I try to keep them all in one area so it'd be a lot easier that way. And then I'll do all the corn header, which is just corn and sunflowers together. And then I think we'll do all of our root crop stuff together. So sugar beets, carrots, red beets, parsnips will all be in one area as well. No, we're not buying that. We're going to the right there. Right, let's make sure this is the right field. Looks like this was harvested, so that works out for us. It was. The only thing is it probably won't be, let's take a look. I guarantee it's not going to have any. It probably needs fertilized. Well, it definitely needs the lime. Yep, it's going to have to be fertilized. That's okay. We do not care. It's a big field. Look at that. Next. Alright, so here is our grass. I got some straw back here. I'll go ahead and get this started. I've already got it started, but I'm just adding the rest of this to go ahead and get. I want to make sure we got plenty of TMR when we get our cows down, so I'll go ahead and get started on it pretty early. Straw won't be a big deal by then, so I'm not too concerned about it. There we go. Now, I'm going to drop this trailer off right here for the TMR. All right, let's see what he's got going on. I have it all set to distribute. Not sure why he only got 3 million of that straw, but whatever. Okay. So it should all just distribute over and he should be fine. I didn't put any mineral feed in there because there's 2 different ways you can make it. And I was being cheap and I didn't want to buy any mineral feed. So, just saying. All right. Seedbed, so they're working there. I can go to 114. Alright, we're going to go down to 114 and get that started. Good night to just chill out, mellow out. What's this field, Doc? Can I get this one started? I think I already had somebody in this one, I thought. Yep, this is the one I want to know. Okay. Man, that's a big field. How big is, how many acres is this field? 50, that's only 54 acres. It seems a lot bigger than that. That's 632 acres, that field. I can't wait to buy that one. And I'm gonna do everything to make that rice. So, 100%. Alright, so as it stands right now, the only thing, come on. Well, I know that's all fertilized. There it goes. So are these two fields right now? So I guess I can go ahead and get him down there before they get trapped in here and I can't move them. That's the way we want to go, and I'll leave it down here between right down here for 113 there. Yep, we'll be good to go. All right, let's see where I said 113, right? I think we're going to park it in the middle of the road there, and that should be fine. Yep. Lots of plowing to do, because all these fields are junk. They're like 20%, so it's not worth your time. Maybe for the straw, but I really don't feel like it's worth your time. Man, look at all that corn. Is that any good? 55%. If I go in there and look, if I spray herbicide in there and I go in there and I fertilize that, I bet you can get that to 80-90%. Cause that's just a butt ton of corn right there. That's 160. That's that big one I wanted, I think. Yeah. But they want $11 million for that shit. I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna work for me. Alright, let's see what we gotta do. Turn on seeder. That should be good enough. This field I'll just do. It's not going to take long at all. I'm just going to finish it off. These little ones up here won't take long at all. You guys come on in here. Let's chat it up now. I'm just going to take it straight across. Try to clean this up a little bit. Come on, baby. Man, it's like turning a brick, I swear, sometimes. It's not the tractor, it's that planter that's hard to turn. There we go. Alright, we got it. And I still got to buy us our field. I got to figure out what field we want to get. I want to get probably 2 fields. I think is probably what it's going to take to make us a good dirt track. But I don't know if I'm gonna ever get any multiplayers in here because I got too many mods from showcasing them on YouTube. So I'd probably have to start a new map to get any players in here. Really. Come on, baby, turn. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Oh, you son of a bitch. I hit the button too soon. There we go. Alright, let me jump out of this thing and get rid of this guy. Let's go, buddy. Okay. No, we should just be able to turn it back on. It should be fine. Yep. Jesus Christ, tree. There we go. I knew these little fields wouldn't take much time. I guess I need to start picking out where we're going to put these cattle too. I'm going to have to figure that out too. And plus, how many am I going to try to get? How many you guys think I should try to get this time? Without breaking the map like I did last time. I mean, I would think... I knew I'd miss that little turd. I don't know. Why did that do that? Oh, I got it. Never mind. Never mind. I'm tripping. I don't know. I'm thinking... If we do goats too, I think we can try to push for 40K. Let's see how that goes. And that's total. That's including the goats. I think I'm going to push for 40,000. I think we can do 30,000 cattle, and then we'll do 10,000 in goats. We'll see how it goes. I'll save it in between to see if it's going to mess up. That way we don't have to restart this time. I really like pushing this game, so we'll see. We're definitely going to be making the milk, that's for sure. Alright, let's turn around. We'll get that little dot. And then we'll just go this way. We'll park up there and wait. Because I think he's done with that field, so actually we don't have to wait at all, I don't think. While he's heading that way, we'll just take a look. Oh yeah, he's done. We'll do, I'll do some outlines, get him on AI, and then I'll finish up these fields. By the time we're done, he should be done. We'll be in good shape. I've never done this many soybeans, so I don't know. Most of the time, I don't even do soybeans. Because you know, on 22, you didn't have to swap out your crops. So, you did not have to swap out your crops. That should put us pretty good shape. Come on. Yep, I figured they'd have us right on it. You guys could come in here. Let's chat it up, man. Y'all tell me what's going on. At some point, I feel you guys probably we can play another game as well. I don't mind playing Farming Simulator. I love this game. But we can also get to a point where you guys want to play, want to see something else. We can definitely play something else. So you guys just gotta let me know in the chat what's up. I think you know, after we get some chats rolling, we can do some polls and figure out what people want to see and what games you guys want me to play, and we can go from there. Because I'm up for just, as long as it's not freaking Fortnite. I'm not sorry. I'm not playing Fortnite. And I kind of feel like that our age group is not a Fortnite group anyway, so I don't think we have to worry about that. Hopefully. But I did make a deal with another streamer. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, and I don't know when this is going to happen. Because he was kind of dismissive of this game, which, I mean, that's fine. You don't have to like this game. But I told him that if he would play this on multiplayer with me on a live stream, that I would finally break down and I would live stream with him Fortnite, so you guys can watch me rage quit, because that's probably what's going to happen. I hate that game. But you never know. People might find it interesting to watch me get mad. Who knows? Because I'm pretty chill, pretty mellow for the most part. It depends. I mean, you know, people that play that game absolutely love to play it. So it's like, I don't know, man. I know I tried it once and I was like, fuck this. So I doubt very seriously that I'm going to enjoy it. I think he's done with that little field. Let me look. He is. Let me jump over here real quick. Yep, we need to go 61 and then 62. Let's go, buddy. Alright, and then we're just going to hop right back over here. Should just have to start it again. She should go. There she goes. Alright, we're good. We are good. We are good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to just rage out on that game. I have no expectations of anything else other than that. But a deal is a deal. As long as he comes through on his end, I will follow through on my end. But I'll be honest, if I had to choose a first-person shooter like that shit, like a loot and shoot, I'd probably rather play COD, but I really hate online Call of Duty. And now, if you want me to do campaign missions, I do that all day long, I promise you. I do not mind doing campaign, but online Call of Duty, I fucking despise. So, I mean, I'll be honest, it's mainly because I'm just not any good at it. But I'm not any good at it because there's too many freaking cheaters in there, and it's just noobs like me to get in there. You have no opportunity to advance because you got 8-year-olds been playing for 5 years. That don't even get me started. But anyways, there's other games out there you guys can pick. Like the new Doom, I wouldn't mind trying that. It's a little expensive right now, but I wouldn't mind to try it. I've heard good and bad things about the new Assassin's Creed, so I don't know. I've usually enjoyed Assassin's Creed. Like, I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey was my favorite one, though. So if I had to go back and replay an Assassin's Creed, it probably would be Odyssey.
Meet you. I'm Ripley.
Okay. Nice to meet you too again, Ripley. So yeah, if I had to choose, I'd probably go back and play Odyssey again. That was one of my favorites. I love the ship battles and being able to upgrade your ship. Kind of like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I mean, I thought those two were really good. But I did like Odyssey better than Black Flag. if that, what is the name of that game? You're a pirate. It's the Pirates of the Sea, or what is that? What is that game called? I mean, I can't think of the name. If it wasn't so cartoony, that would be a pretty good game. But it was what was the name of that game? My son got it for me for a gift or something one time, and I tried it, and I just didn't like it because it was just way too cartoony. All right, we're gonna get him lined right up there. Put him back on the AI. I mean, he may back up a little bit, but he should be perfect. What are you doing? Now, why would you do that? I had him lined up perfect. I swear that they do this on purpose just to make the AI go slower. There was no reason for that guy to turn around and do that. Look at the same fucking tire marks. Jesus Christ. Oh, you okay? I was going to say you son of a bitch. All right. Okay, yeah. So he's still filling with water? Good God. This thing's been filling for like 30 minutes. Yeah, Jay and Rust and there's a couple other people too. Used to come in here when I played No Man's Sky. I haven't seen any of them for a while. Hopefully they're all gonna come back soon. Because like when I used to play No Man's Sky at night, they'd come in, but I haven't seen any of them for quite some time. All right, this water is for the silage. So I'm gonna go put this water in there. That's what I was doing with the water. I could sell this and make a bunch of money too. There we go. All right. Now, see, that's the way that truck should look. A little dirtier, maybe. And it definitely needs some rust spots over the wheel wells because it just doesn't look natural, a Dodge without rust spots over the wheel wells. And around the door. I know that's more Ford, but the door jamb needs to be rusted out completely so I can put my fist to it. That would probably be about accurate. Really would be. This truck is definitely a country boy's dream truck. The bad thing is, though, as tall as I am in real life, I would say, as tall as I am in real life, I bet you I'd still be at the door jamb at the top. What do you think, Crimson? I think I'd be at the top of the door jamb. It depends on how big these tires really, really are. But I used to drive around this little bitty Dodge Dakota, and my wife used to make fun of me and say it was like a clown getting out of a clown car. I was like, man, that's hurtful. Calling me a clown. All right, so let's take a look. I bought a crap ton, so we shouldn't have to worry about this for quite some time. Look at it. 16 million liters of water, 15 in grass. And then we got about 5 million in straw, so we should be good. And it should start kicking over anytime. I'm pretty sure I put it on. I did. Everything's on distributor, so we're in good shape. Now, I could put in a gas dryer that's separate in case we want to have an extra amount of hay, which I could do. I mean, I could do that. Yeah. That is 100% true. Yeah, I'm 6'5". My wife is like 5'3". So she's the kind of girl that walks up to you and tells you your hair smells nice. Oh, I just missed that tree. But the tanker didn't. Get out of there. Alright. So I think we're in a position now. I got preserve working. I think we're in a position now to where we could go ahead and do. I got the grapes. I think, yeah, I put in the grapes. I think, didn't I? Let's take a look at what I did do. So let's go down. We got the fermenter. We got all these greenhouses going. There's the grape processing, but it wouldn't let me do anything with these last two, which means it's just not compatible, and that's fine. I didn't activate. There we go. Okay. So there's the grapes. Now they just got some, so that worked out great. Storing and then distributing. Did I activate everything here? I think I did. Yep, I did. So there it goes. Yeah, see, it's got peas in there. It's got green beans in there. Spinach in there. So this will work out well. This should work out really well for us making a ton of money. So. That's a lot of peas to make a canned pea. It's like, where did the rest of the peas go? I mean, you're literally putting them in a can, so it's like, where did all the other peas go? It's like, what, pea juice? It just says canned peas, so I'm just like, you took 100 peas and crammed them into a can and I only got 45? Are they like pea molecules? They just combine together? How did I only get 45 peas in a can? I don't know. I don't get it. And then I got the soup factory going, so we got some potatoes over there. But I'm not making red beets or parsnips yet, which is... I'm really surprised there's no carrots. Oh, never mind. I gotta go up. There we go. Okay. So, but we'll get them very, very soon. They only take 4 months, so... it shouldn't be a problem. But I gotta get these other fields done first, so we're gonna drop this off. We're gonna take the old Dodge out. I wonder if it'll clean the sides. Does it clean the sides if I go in the water? Or does it just clean the tires? Oh, geez. I know the tires get wet, but I don't think it cleans the vehicle. I think it just cleans your tires. Oh yeah, it definitely just cleans the tires. I'm never gonna wash this thing. Alright, anyway, we gotta get back to work. There's my helicopter. So slow. They need to definitely update that thing and speed it up because it is slow. I'm just gonna go up. Watch, I'm gonna jump out. Boom. There it is. Oh shit. Boy, it dropped quick after I was gone. Oh, I just glitched right through that shed. Jesus. Oh, you can glitch through it. Can I glitch through the fence too? No. Alright, she finally done over here. Looks like it to me. Let's move on to the next one, get this done. Tornado. Oh, it's a Sharknado. There we go.
I'm hungry.
Come on, guys, that's funny. Alright, I guess I just landed on this guy just in time. He's done. Sweet. Let's take a look. Ha 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 ha. Laugh now. I'm laughing. I guess we're going to go to 109. Oh, it's a C-bit, so it's already done, so. We'll go to 113. Ha ha ha. I love that movie. Nobody I know doesn't like the Goonies. I love that movie. Oh, you know. I was like, why is there an echo? We're just gonna head straight down. We gotta go this way a little bit. It's over there. Oh, that's like the greatest SNL skit ever. The only greater one is Patrick Swayze and what's his name? Chris Farley doing that Chip and Dale skit. That's funny. That's the only thing that was funnier. A 1000% comedy gold. You're 1000% right. Comedy gold. All right. Moving right along. We're going to get this whole map this time. So I'm trying to figure out where we want to put our cows. I haven't really looked a whole lot yet. I think that maybe up here. I think in this box here. Like, I think we're going to make all this root crops, potatoes, and things like that. We can do, actually, probably all this over here can be like the green beans, the peas, the spinach, and the root crops. And I think even some of this could be like, we won't need that much. We'd probably take this bottom half for all the cows. And then I think this here would be our dirt track. I think that's a good idea.
Welcome Hulk 1N06.
Wait, does anyone know why? Well, welcome Hulk. Welcome to chat, buddy. What is that question? Hello. Does anyone know why the interactive controls mods doesn't work as it should? I can only open doors in some tractors, but not many. You should be able to do much more. Now, is that on PC? That would have to be PC, right? And it's called interactive controls mod? You know what? I'd have to look, my friend. I don't know. Is it on Mod Hub? And it's called, let me go back and look. Interactive controls mod. Don't know if I've heard of that one, to be honest. I'm not getting anything on FS25.net. Also, are we talking 25 or 22, bro? Oh, it is in the mod hub, you said. Now, is this for 22 or 25? 25, okay. I'm not... Let's see. Let's take a look. Here it is right here. Okay. A global script mod for Farmers 25 while this mod is active, you're able to use many other mods that support interactive control. You can get the possibility to control many parts of several prepared vehicles interactively. Different possibilities interact with your vehicles. You can click icons that appear when you turn on IC or when you're nearby. Another way for inactive handling is a key binding event. Play animation to open, close windows, fold, unfold warning signs, call specific functions. You know what it looks like, bro? Because it says it right here. And I don't mean that smart-assed. A few vehicles are already equipped with interactive controls. So maybe my assumption would be... I appreciate that follow. Thank you very much. Come on in here and let's chat about it. I appreciate it. Hawk, it looks like it maybe some of the ones you're trying to use are not like interactive control ready, maybe? I've never used that mod, so it'd be something I could find. I could download it and try it. But I've never used that, so I really couldn't say 100%. So, but the way it reads, like they'd have to be interactive control ready. So maybe whatever you're using is not ready for that. I don't know. I'd be very curious to find out what vehicles are supposed to be. It doesn't give you any GitHub. Oh, for further information, read me on GitHub. Let's go back then. Let's do this. Copy. Let's go to Google. I don't see GitHub anywhere though. There it is right here. Tobias F92 FS25 interactive control. Yeah, I'm really just guessing that it has to be included because even this description says interactive control works with mods if the creator has integrated it into their project. So, but from what I understand from you, the thing is I watched a YouTube video on it today. I used the exact same tractor as he did, but I can only do a couple of things. Well, now I also wonder, maybe you have another mod that's conflicting, maybe? Because generally that's what it is for me. I'd have to, I'll download it. Like, I can't do it now because I can download it now, but I can't actually put it in the game until I shut off the game. If you want to come, yeah, that's what I would do. I would just take all the mods off except for that, or maybe if that tractor or whatever's a mod, keep it. But I would try that and see if that helps, and then start slowly turning them back on. I mean, it sucks, but that's really the best way to figure it out. Because I know, like on 22, all the oil refineries always conflicted with certain maps, and like every time you tried to dump a trailer, it dumped the fuel out of your damn tractor. So I don't know, man. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what I would try, bro. I really would. But hey, will you come back and let me know how it goes? And I'll try it myself too. I'll get in here and I'll download it. Let me download it now while I'm thinking about it. Interactive control. Let me go back. FS25.net. It should be here. Well, weirdly, I don't guess it is on FS25. That's weird. I've never ran into one that's not on here. But it's in the mod hub, so I can just get it out of there. So no big deal. All right, that sounds even better, bro. 1000% sounds good, man. I really want to know. I mean, I'm not just a streamer. I play this game for myself too, so I definitely want to know. let's see. So he's doing that big field. Let's keep going. %. So this field should be ready to go too. Yep, I think these are ready, so let's get these ready. Glad to have you in my chat and in here, man. I appreciate it. Rumble, if you guys know the answer to that question, you could help me out with that too. You may not have saw the question. So the question was, is he's got interactive control mod, and he watched the YouTube video on it. He was using the same tractor they were using in the YouTube video, but his interactive control mod is not working like it did in the YouTube video. As you heard me say, I suggested that maybe there was another mod conflicting with it. What do you guys think? You guys let me know if anybody knows. I'd be really curious to know the answer. But I think Hulk's going to find out that it's probably going to be it's going to be a silly mod too. It'll be something stupid to even think about, like, I don't know. Who knows? I really don't know, but it'll probably be something. What is that? Oh, you know what I hear? I hear it. Hang on. I hear it. You guys are going to hear it in just a second. Where's it at? Where's it at? Hang on a second. I got it. Because you know what's in our chat right now? So let me just play this song for this person.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so.
There you go. That's a Twitch scammer.
It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, no,
Sorry.
no, I don't think so.
All right, let's get back to it. Did you ban them? I'll do it. Why does it not give me the option to do it? No. I mean, they're literally, their name is Beggar. Denied. All right.
I'm hungry.
Well, go eat something. You're just not a human. Go eat another alien. No humans. You're not Venom. You don't get to just go around eating humans. Let me check and see if he's missed anything. I don't think so, because generally, as long as you do the headlands, these AIs do okay. So yeah, it looks like we're okay. No glitches in this field. There was a big glitch. This is a big glitch. It wouldn't let me, it looks like it was planted, but it wouldn't let me do anything there. Ha! Well, my other suggestion would be this. Now, I would literally, like, uninstall that mod. Oh, actually, wait. Don't uninstall the mod. as long as you've got money, sell whatever vehicle it is, and then repurchase the vehicle, and just check. If that doesn't work, sell the vehicle again, uninstall the mod, reinstall the mod, and come back. That's what everybody else is going to tell you to do too. So, like, I know for like Universal Autoload, you can't have a trailer and then put Universal Autoload in. It won't work. You have to sell the trailer, then buy a new trailer. So I don't know if maybe that could be it. It's just a suggestion with me not ever using that mod. So that's what I would try, my man. And hopefully that'll get you some satisfaction. People only like the song. They don't like actually not getting any satisfaction. But I will download it and I'll give it a shot and see what's up, because I don't know. What tractor is it? What tractor is it, bro? I mean, is it a modded tractor or is it a base game tractor? There's another person at Twitch. I wonder if they would know. You guys reread that chat and see if you can help me answer this guy's question. That's what we're here for. Well, that's what I was wondering, because the description's kind of iffy. You know, it's kind of suspect about how it works, because it says that they could be included in if the creator included it. And I'm like, well, that's pretty sketch, man. You could be a little bit clearer on that. You know? But you're using a base game tractor, I assume? Yeah, they really are. But it's like that with a lot of mods, and I'll be honest, especially on like a vehicle, if it's a vehicle mod, if they don't give me a really good description, I just don't download it. I'm like, fuck you. If you can't give a good description of what it is, then I don't want it. But I will tell you that if you don't download that new Fendt tractor. That thing is crazy. And it goes like 400 miles per hour, and you can't even drive it, dude. You cannot even drive it. Now, if you were to maybe get a smaller engine in it, you probably could drive it, but it's not. I don't like Fendt anyways, but that mod was nuts. Ah, you bastard. I missed a couple of them nuggets back here, didn't I? We'll slow her down a little bit and we'll take the turn a little slower. That should fix the problem. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. We'll do the headlands on this real quick. Have you seen this tractor? Because this is a really good tractor. I'd be really interested to know if you could open the doors on this one with that. I like this tractor a lot. I only use this one in the case tractor. I don't use any other tractor, so. And I only use this one for planting. It's a little glitchy on the tires there, but other than that, this thing works great. I figure I might as well finish this. These fields are so small. I'll let the AI do that one. This one's pretty small. Won't take long. Do I own that over there? Nope. Okay. It's pretty sad when you forget what you own. I I knew he was gonna miss that, you little bastard. Jesus Christ. If I could drive, that'd be fantastic. There we go. All right, so like I said, I'm thinking at least maybe I'm gonna shoot for 30,000 cattle, and we'll go for about 10,000 goats. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can manage it. We'll see if the game doesn't just break. Now, when I say that, you guys know that that's not the actual number. It won't. The game won't show 30,000 cattle. Now, the numbers may say, you know, 10,000 here and 10,000 there and 10,000 here, but it won't. I think the max they show is what, 25? I think I read that someplace that the max animals that you can see at one time is 25 animals in the game. I think is what I read. Pretty sure it's right. Which is also okay. I mean, I understand. I mean, because if you have too many pallets, it'll just bog your game down. It's crazy. Like, I had a full trailer of pallet boxes, man, and I thought it was going to crash my system. I was like, what the hell? And they were just empty pallets. But it was like 72, so the game just did not like it. My graphics card was like, So I've never done that again. And I'm pretty sure that's what I did when I put in those 10,000 liters of cow, or 10,000 liters, 10,000 head of cow. I think it just killed the game. But this time we're only going to do 2,000 barns instead of stretching them out to 10 or 11. So hopefully it'll be a little better. So we may end up only getting like 10,000 buffalo, and then I don't know how many. I don't know. What's that? I'll have to look and see what we can do. I'm really hoping I can get as many as we can, though. I want that milk to pour in like sweet honey from the sky. What we got? Rumble, rumble. I appreciate that. What is it? I'm just gonna call you Blue. Thank you, Blue. You're my boy, Blue. Thanks for the follow. And don't tell me you guys don't know what that's from, because that'll kill me inside. I'll be very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Alright, so he's done. I gotta stop. I'm gonna get him out of the way. But we'll go a little further here. Damn it. I'll just turn around. I'm glad these are the same crops. Watch this. I'll just bump him out of the way. He'll move. Watch this shit. This tractor does not play around. Bam. Move, bitch. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it, but it's still pretty funny to me. It's still pretty amusing. Also, guys, the other thing that somebody asked me earlier, if you've got a question about a mod that I am using that you don't know what it is, just ask. I can tell you the name, I can tell you where I got it. Most everything I get is either on the mod hub. The only other place that I download mods is FS25.net. I will not download mods anywhere else. I don't care what anybody says, I just won't. So FS25.net or mod hub, that's the only place I go. It's the only two places I feel like are safe to download from. I know a lot of people go to, is it called Itchy, whatever it's called? I hear that, but I've not found a way to download there, really. It really threw me off. So, FS25.net or mod hub, that's it. Like even King mods, things like that, they're on FS25.net just a little later than their own website, but they show up there, so That's where this Fendt tractor's from. It's from King. It was on King Mod's website, but eventually got over to FS25.net. So, like the aliens, the alien and all that kick stuff that's on here, that's all on FS25.net. So. Good times, my friends, good times. Hulk, that was the other thing that I think should be suggested too. I think that anybody that puts a mod on ModHub or even on FS25.net, I know you can't really put an email there because you know how many idiots would be emailing these guys asking them just the dumbest ass questions. But they should make it easier to actually get in touch with these mods, these mod makers, moderators, or you know whatever you want to call them, modders. There's not really an easy way to get a hold of them. So like when something is messed up, they don't really ever get back to you. But I do, because that would be helpful in your situation 1000%. Because it's like maybe you could be a little bit clearer on your description of your mod. That'd be fantastic. Because you can't. Can you comment on ModHub? I don't know if you can or not. I know on FS25.net you can, but I don't know if you can comment on ModHub. You don't think so? Okay, yeah. So you can on FS25.net, so, like, but I mean, it's very rare that anybody actually reads the comments, I guess, because I've never gotten a response. So that's what I'm saying. They should make it easier to actually get in touch with these guys, be like, hey, man, it's not working for me. What am I doing wrong? That's how I'd word the email. Make it like my fault instead of theirs, and they were more apt to respond, but I've only had one response to a mod that wasn't working, and that was on 22, not 25, so it's very unfortunate. But I get it to a point, because like I imagine it's got to be some real dumbasses out there that, is this going to be for console? Or is this PC? It's like, it tells you in the description, man. That's the one thing they do tell you. Man, I was really hoping old Rust and Jay would show up tonight, but I guess they're busy. It is Friday night after all, so you know, they could be treating the wife. Who knows? Oh, that's right. Rust is on vacation for a little bit. Yeah, I was gonna say he's on vacation. I forgot about that. So, all right, man, these soybeans are taking a while. We're almost done with the soybeans. I think I only got 2 fields left. Oh, I was wrong. I got a bunch of freaking fields left. I might have to put these on AI. I got other things I got to get done here. Uh, 64, 65, 66. Yeah, so these are the last bit here. I think everything has been limed except for that one there. And everything's fertilized except for down here. So good news. And we got Lyre. What, just out of curiosity, what map do you play, Hulk?
Welcome to New Turk 182.
Hey, Turk. Yeah, you're on here on camera. It's a good map, man. I like this map. I definitely like this map. Oh, there it is right there. Sweet. Let's back her up. We'll fix it a little bit here. Let's go, buddy. All right, I'm just gonna do the out. Well, yeah, I'll just do a little bit on this one. I'll let him finish it. I'll do this and this turn and go up, and then I'm gonna let him finish this. I got other things I gotta go check on, so. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil and get it started for like for the olives, because it's just gonna pile up. I mean, I could sell them, but I prefer not to. Olives by themselves aren't worth much money. It's the oil. Okay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ripley.
Well, nice to meet you too again, alien. Just gonna straighten him out a little bit here. There he goes. Big old tree in the way there. Stop, 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 stop. Should fix that. It did. Alright, that looks pretty good. Good job, non-AI. I'm just gonna do this field and be done with it. I'll put him on the big fields. These little fields don't take enough time to worry about. Oh, I forgot about my logs. No, don't go in the field. Does anybody else really just hate it when you drive in your own fields now? Wasn't like that on 22. 22, I don't give a shit. I drive everywhere. Now I have to be really careful. Really? Little landing strip I missed there. Well, we definitely should have some good harvest, because I'd like to go in here and figure up like all the acres for each one total. I might do a spread. I might try to do a spreadsheet on that and see what it looks like. Like how many acres for the corn, how many acres for the wheat and things like that. I'm very curious, because like some of those fields are 150, some of them are like 40, some of them are 70. So I'd be really curious. I can guesstimate them and tell you, but I'd like to get an accurate count and see what exactly I got for each crop. I think it'd be interesting. Anybody else? Does anybody else do that? Or do y'all not give a shit? I feel like that's something Crimson would do. thought so. You see, Crimson likes to spread cheats. And let me tell you something, dude. Let me tell you guys something. She is fire with that shit, too. I ain't never seen anybody. So, I was telling a story the other night, and I didn't finish it, she said. So, I'm going to tell you guys. I've never seen anybody type as fast as her. This chick can type, I think it's 145, 150 words a minute. I'm not sure. And I don't want to sound like I'm full of shit, but it's a lot. When I say she types fast, I'm talking like Barry Allen would be jealous. But I had to take a test for a job. 120. But dude, that's a fuck ton. I had to take a test for a job. I had to do a typing test. I'm like, why am I taking a typing test? And I had to do at least 45 words per minute. I failed it because I only did like 38. I think the first time I did 40, the second time. The third time I ran up there and got her. I'm like, you're gonna have to take this test or I'm gonna fail it. But I was like, you can't go in there and just blast it though. You gotta, you can't do 150,000 words a minute. You're gonna have to go in there and be easy. So she did. She said it was the worst thing she ever did. She did like, I think it was like 42, 43, 44. It was pretty funny. But anyways, just so you're aware, I told my my team lead at the time, I was like, blah, 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 and they thought it was funnier than shit. Because it didn't make any sense to take a typing test anyways. I barely typed on that job. I mean, not enough to where you had to take a damn test. How did I miss that little spot? No. Come on now. How did I miss that little spot? There it goes. There we go. Got it. Sorry. I gotta get them all. It's like Pokemon for me. I gotta get them all. Because that shit's like a weed growing whenever if you miss it, so. But yeah, it's pretty amusing. Pretty amusing. But I mean, I took a typing class back in high school, man. I quit that shit like 2 weeks in. But it wasn't typing like y'all think, though. It was actual typewriters. I'm like, what? These are gonna be fucking obsolete in 10 years. Why the hell am I even in here? Everybody knew it. Everybody knew that typewriters were gonna be a thing of the past. I don't know why they still had that damn class. Yeah, it was just funny because everybody knew it. I think I'll cook, for dinner tomorrow, I think I'll cook some penne. I'm waiting. Oh, man. I mean, at least you got to figure it out, but that sucks. I hate that shit. I hate it for you, bro. I really, really do. Because that really kind of just sucks. It kind of sucks the fun out of it, really. I'm going to miss that little corner again. Oh, no, I got it. But at least you got to figure it out, though. So it was just a different. So I was a modded one on ModHub. That sucks. But I mean, you remember on 22, there were tractors that were like that already, where the doors opened and like you could open the hood. That case, was it the Steiger, that $1 million, that $1 million case tractor, everything opened on that thing. I'm really surprised that Giants didn't just put that in the game where you can open the damn doors. I never really quite understood why we didn't get that. I mean, I guess it's too much animation for the game, maybe. Like I said, I don't know. It just seems kind of silly to me, though. All right, so again, I got him perfectly lined up. Let's see what he does. I bet he turns off. Let's see. I'll bet you $100 he turns off. What'd I say? Did you ever tell me what map you were on? No? I'm just curious. I'm just curious what other maps people are playing. So Turk, you're on Huron County. I'm on Huron County because it's just a huge map, and we're doing a whole complete map takeover here. So, all right, now we got other things to go check on here. Okay, he's done. So we got to turn just left to go to 111 there. Oh, I gotta buy it. Shit. So Rumble, he was saying that it is called a simulator, then they should have realistic things already done to the game. If they're not going to add stuff like this, they can go ahead and change the name of the game. Man, I don't disagree, dude. I mean, I think there's more to calling something farming simulator than me going out and plowing a field. I mean, if I'm going to get it, I mean, the tractor doors do open per se, but there are little things they could change. Like when I go get fuel, why would it be so hard for them to actually make me open up the fuel door? I mean, I don't know. Is that as a game coder, is that something that's just too difficult to do? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. I've never made a game, so I'm not gonna bash them for that shit. But you and I don't feel like it'd be that big of a deal. But I don't know. They probably gonna shit kittens if you ask them to do it. I don't know. Alrighty then. So we gotta go down to 68, 67. We gotta go down a couple fields here. Because we don't own those. Wait a minute. Yeah, 63 we own on this side. Oh, 100%, man. If you go on my YouTube, man, I tore their ass up on this game. When it first came out, man, I ripped their ass. I'm not a partner with anybody. I'm not affiliated with anybody. So I'm not a knob gobbler for anybody. So, and I would never be a knob gobbler for anybody. So, I mean, when this game came out, dude, I ripped their ass on every video that I could do. I really did, because it was ridiculous. I mean, this game was half-ass released, and it was broken. It was completely unplayable when they released this damn thing, and they knew it. But they released this shit anyways because they wanted your money. So I made sure that when I made my videos on it, I ripped their ass over it, dude. I mean, I did a side-by-side of 22 and 25 on YouTube, just showing that at that point in time when they released this game, there was literally no fucking difference. None. I mean, yeah, we got ground deformations, but only when I'm driving. Look, the AI doesn't leave them. And then I got, oh, there's smoking chimneys. Oh, big fucking spurt. Who asked for fucking smoking chimneys? What the hell does a smoking chimney do for me in this game? It don't make the game worth $90 fucking dollars. I'm just saying. So I told the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was good, what was bad, and it was 90% bad because it was just unplayable. It kept crashing. Hell, you buy a tractor, and the damn tires weren't even on it. Yeah, man, they're not even gonna update that game anymore or nothing, man. It sucks. I mean, this game has come a long way since November. I give them the benefit of the doubt on that, and they fixed a lot, but I think there are still some things they need to fix. I think that downloadable content that Nex at was complete bullshit. I think that downloadable content was complete crap. And I think they should be ashamed for releasing that bullshit. So that's just my opinion. I like to say I'm nobody. So, but 22 was a ton of fun, and that's what sold a lot of people on it. You know what I'm saying? So,
welcome Hulk 1N06.
I'm curious why Ripley just welcomed Hulk. Jolly Rancher. Oh, I got you. Never mind. It's just funny that Ripley just now decided to welcome you, Hulk. It's just funny. You've been in here for like forever. That's okay though. Ripley was taking a nap when you came in, I guess. Ripley was eating a human, probably. Alright. So that's the last one. Probably so. Been watching these AI in this game for too long. Now, Hulk, do you get the issue? Are you having any issues since the update about AIs not recognizing fields again? So I've been hearing a lot of complaints about the AI is I'm not. It's a few fields here and there on this map, but it hasn't been like, oh my god, what the hell, like it was the last time. I mean, so I'll be perfectly honest about it. I haven't really seen it that much, but I've been hearing a lot about it. So I'd be curious. I'm just curious what other people are running into. Man, I really want this big ass cornfield, y'all. I really feel like I could go buy the herbicide. We could spray that and I could fertilize it. And I think we'd get 90% out of that. Man, yeah, I agree to a point. I think they did improve it a little bit on here, but compared to 22, it's better, comparatively speaking. Because at least if I put them in this field, 9 times out of 10, they don't end up in Oshkosh, like on 22. Especially, what was that base game map? It's the American map. What is that map called? I can't think of the damn name of it. It's not Schitt's Creek, but I thought it was something Creek. But it's the very first base game map on Farming Simulator 22. But way back in the back, there's a field, and if you have them plowing it, if you put an AI on it, they'll end up in 6 fields over by the time it's done. And it used to piss me off. Like I used to have to put a gate up. And people are like, well, that's because you got to do the outskirts. I'm like, I did do the outskirts of it, man. It still ended up in fucking Oshkosh. The AI was complete crap in that game. Steering assist is what's really good on this one. I'll give them the steering assist. I do enjoy the steering assist. And I think it works really well. I will give them that. No, that's on this one, isn't it? What was Elm Creek? Elm Creek was the base game map on 22 I'm talking about. Elm Creek. I used to play the shit out of that map. No, I was saying on 22 is when I was talking about how the AI would do that. It was horrible. Occasionally I'll get a rogue AI on here, but not too often. And at least I will also admit I have actually seen the AI miss things, and they'll go back and grab it, which I'll give them that one. I'll give it to them. Thank you for doing your fucking job. But 22, you're right though. The AI was complete horse shit on 22, especially on console, because on PC you had other options. But the AI was complete garbage on console. God, it used to piss me off. So I think they've improved it somewhat. I still think there's a lot more room for improvement. Like, why isn't course play standard in the game? I mean, they're still working on it as a mod, because they've released, what, 8 versions of course play, I think? But why isn't that just a standard in the game? For PC, at least. I think we got a tornado watch. Yes. There's a tornado watch there. Tornado watch. Tornado watch. Tornado watch. So, hopefully no naders tonight. I don't want anybody to have a nader tonight and get hurt. I mean, we can have one in the game, which I haven't seen one yet on any of my maps. I've never had a tornado yet. I haven't had hail yet. But I promise you guys one thing. If I see a tornado in this game, I'm going to get that plane. I'm going to fly straight into that devil's eye. I promise you. I know nothing's really going to happen, but I got to do it. That, or I could drive the Dodge right into it. I could do that too. But I think flying the plane, I'm going to fly that plane right inside a tornado and see what happens. Is it going to launch me across the screen like the train does? Because I would laugh my ass off. I really, really would. I'm going to see if I can get that, I got that tank too. I want to see if I can get that to load in here too. That, dude, that shit, man, 22. Now, I do see that on 25 sometimes too, especially if it's a big sprayer. Like I've got the big 54 meter sprayers for fertilizer. Yeah, they'll crash and get caught up in trees and stuff, and it pisses me off. But dude, it was really bad on 22. I never played 19, and people keep telling me that I need to go play it just so I can say that I played it. But 22, you're right though. It was horrible. They'd be in ditches. I mean, just everything, man. It was terrible. But I mean, and what kills me though is that, like, so steering assist is basically just giving us the same lines that the AI follow whenever you hit AI. But they drive it completely different. They do asinine stuff and do like figure eights, and they'll go 6 miles down the damn farm and come back, and then come back down, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing. I mean, it literally gives me a headache sometimes trying to figure out what the hell the AI is doing. Because I don't know about your games, but I think Giants knows when I'm playing and just gives me the dumbest fucking AI that they could find. So like, this guy dogged us in his videos, so we're going to give him this AI. I thought I got this field. What field is this? Is it 60? I guess it's 65 I was looking at. Alright. We're gonna go get 65 real quick. I thought I got that one already, but I guess not. But yeah, the AI drives me nuts sometimes, man. It really does. But I'm not gonna lie. I think they've done a lot of improvements since November, and I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they've done a lot of improvements. I mean, they did some breaking on some of their updates as well, but they definitely did some improvements. So I think the graphics they did a better job on. Now these trees look like shit, but I think that has to do more with like my refresh rate and things like that. So my refresh rate is not great on these monitors, so. But, so tell me this, Hulk. Why do you think that out of all the things that they didn't bring from FS22 to F25, why do you think that we didn't get spruce and pine trees?
Nice to meet you. I'm Ripley.
Thanks, Ripley. Nice to meet you too, little buddy. And now, we got lodgepole and things like that, but we didn't get regular pine, and we didn't get any spruce. And I'm very curious as to why they decided not to bring spruce trees over. That's something I've been curious about. And nobody's really had an answer yet. I know that you can get a mod, but why didn't you just put it in the game? That's probably the more accurate answer, my friend. That is probably the more accurate answer. I would definitely probably have to agree with that. Yeah, this field's not too big. I guess we can probably do this field and be done with it. What is it set on 28? I had to slow down this planner, man, because like 30 was, I mean, I know it's only 2 miles an hour, but at 30 it tends to want to skip. So I slowed it down to 28. It was just too fast. Don't. All right. And if you guys are looking at all the rocks in my field, just because I really just got tired of scooping up rocks. When I got like 3.5 million rocks, I just got tired of scooping them up and was like, screw it. There is I've never seen as many stones as there is on this damn map. And I realize it's free, yada yada yada, but it doesn't make it any less fucking annoying. So I'm just saying. And I've got a good stone picker. It's that El Scorpio thing, but I still miss that lizard stone picker though. I know I know I can, but I need to because they're just destroying my equipment. But to be honest, I really don't care about that either because I'll just sell it all and buy new stuff. I mean, my greenhouses are making me plenty of money, so I'm not too concerned about it. And then plus, now that I got all that other shit moving, I should be making plenty of money. And then once we get to making that buffalo cheese, we won't have to worry about nothing. I'll buy shit and just sell it right off when I'm done using it and buy new stuff again. Well, I guarantee you we're going to be making bank. I'll put it at 10 to 12 million a month. No signs, nothing like that. I'm just talking about that cheese alone. Especially if we can get 10, 15,000 buffalo, I guarantee you we'll be making, I hate to use the term, but we'll be making the cheddar with that buffalo cheese. But yeah, I'll probably go ahead and turn them off. And I guess when I need stones, I can just turn them back on. I was kind of wanting to see how bad it would actually get. Like, how red is that screen going to get on the map if I just don't ever do it? Let me because this is pretty bad already. Pretty bad already. So what are you doing? I mean, you farming? I mean, are you logging? I mean, what are you doing on your map? I'm just curious. Like, I got a guy that wants to play, but he just wants to do logging. He does not want to do any of the farming at all. So, I'm just curious. Man, look at all those rocks. Jesus Christ. For 25, or are you going to do it on 22? Have you looked at that? There is a modded version, Riverbend Timbers. I have it, and if you want, I can save this and I can load it up so you can at least see it. It's gonna be a really good map for logging. I mean, that's what it's for. But it still has farming on it. But if you're looking to just do nothing but logging, and you're on PC, maybe backcountry, that's basically Yukon from 22. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, give me just a second. I think I'm about done with these soybeans anyways. I think I got one more field. I'll put him on AI. But yeah, I got time for that. No problem. We'll go look at that map. I've got all kinds of maps. I get into one map and I like to try to push it and get it done. And then once I make enough money and I pretty much got everything, then I'll move on to another map. But I had to start this one over because I broke it. So... I'm going to go ahead and hit this because that should put us right on target with the next field there. I'll look because there's also another one I can show you too. It's what's it called? Wampington, New York or something. I'll pull it up. We'll do backcountry first and I'll show you what it looks like because I was messing around on it. So I mean, it's huge though. I knew it was going to skip a little bit there. Damn it. The steering's off a little bit. I have to get this thing fixed. Oh, there's 2 fields left. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and just put the AI on it here. I'll come back and fix it. Not a big deal. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I'll just stop it. Alright. It takes my game to save. It takes a minute to save. And I'll exit out. I'll take a look. Because I thought it was a really good map, but I mean, by myself, I'm not a huge logging fan. I'm not a huge mining fan. But if I can do the mining while I'm doing other things, that's okay. That's like logging. I don't mind logging if I'm doing it to bide my time, you know, for something else. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so there's Riverbend Springs. We know about these 3. There's Death Valley. It doesn't matter what I start as, but I'll go in as a new farmer. We can. You probably do it as well. How would you go in? We'll do it like this. Start from scratch. How about that? No, don't give me no damn loan, man. No mods. We're just gonna pop in and take a look. This is what I say this was. I got you. I usually do too. If I'm doing like a logging mining map, like Deadwood, I always did the start from scratch. But like Huron County, I did. I started with a farm. I don't know why it starts you on that little log, but it really does. And I don't think you can. There we go. All right, so here's what this map looks. No, this isn't what I thought it was. This is the wrong map. Because you want to do logging, probably no farming, but these are all rice fields. What is this? I don't think I loaded the right damn map actually. Yeah, Death Valley I thought was a logging map. So here's Forest, Wisconsin. That's a really good logging map. Okay, so here's this one here, man. But I'm going to get to that one. Backcountry, here we go. I'll do it with no mods because we're just jumping in. So when I read the description on this is basically Yukon Valley from 22. They just kind of changed some things and changed the name. Alright, I'm gonna go into construction mode and let's do start first. So here's the map. This has a lot of mining on it, but it has a shit ton of trees too, so. I mean, it has a bunch of trees. And you got a little island out there. I mean, it's got this is definitely a logging map. Try to get in here so you can see. And it's all pines, spruces, whatever, but. And then you got your mining because you got dirt. I think it's pay dirt. Yeah, see, this is the other one. So you definitely got some mining going on here too. But they don't make it easy to get to it. You're gonna have to do a lot of logging first. I don't know if I can get out of here. There we go. So there's what it looks like. I can't remember if that's iron ore or if that's just clay or pay dirt. I can't remember. But it's huge. Look how deep that shit is too. I mean, you got some big, big old trees in here too. Big honking trees. There's a good size one. 21.3. There's a good one. 35.8. There's a big fatty too. Yeah, so I mean there's so much on here, man. I mean, look how big that pit is though. And then you got some, it looks like limestone here, a couple piles of limestone here. let's go around. We're gonna follow it around. I mean, they definitely did some work on this map, man. They did a lot of work. Like I say, there's plenty of trees. You'd be mining out here for weeks in this game. Now, you could do some farming if you wanted to, but he specifically said that he didn't make this for any kind of farming. And if he did, he was trying to block it to where you could only do certain crops, but he said he wasn't able to. But it's a nice looking map, though. But it's definitely a good logging map. You want me to show you the other map too? That it's got 3 different maps with it. The other one does. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine. What do you think about this map? I think it's pretty cool if you're into logging. And if I had somebody to play with that wanted to do some logging, as long as we did other things, I just get bored doing just logging. That's my problem. That's my biggest issue with just logging. But the same thing with farming, and that's why I try to do animals and things like that, so. So here's Riverbend Timbers, and this is by Realistic Gaming Crew. I thought this was a pretty good map too. We're gonna do start from scratch. I don't care about that shit. I won't put any mods in it. We're just gonna go. This is a really forestry heavy map, but it also has farming on it. So this might be one that, you know, for somebody like me, this is why I downloaded this one. So, like I say, it is just a modded version of the base game map, just so you're aware. But they definitely did a lot to it. There's a coal mine, dirt pit, pay dirt cut, limestone pit, which I'm going to go visit so you can see the forestry area. And here's your forest, some of your forest. I think these are lodge poles, aren't they? Yeah. That's good money right there. Let me go into construction mode and I'll show you what it looks like. I mean, it's pretty heavy on the forestry side of this. Lots and lots of trees for you. I really like this area up here. I wonder if there's any collectibles in there. I don't remember if this map had any collectibles on it or not. There's a beach ball up there. So plenty of trees, bro. I think the lodgepole pines are better than the regular ones. See, here's a bunch right here. Pretty good map. I played it for a little bit. I got some mining going on a version of this. It's a pretty good map. I liked it. And then the other map, I'll show you what. Yeah, here's the whole map. So, but it's very heavily forested. Here's the limestone pit back here. Here it is. Alright, so I think that's a water. Yeah, that's water. That's not. That's a lake. But I think they got every tree you can get, man. Every tree you can think of. These are some big ones here. Are those elms? Yep. But I don't like to harvest these ones. These ones suck. I usually just drag those fuckers off. And then these are all bird or aspens. So pretty good map, I think. The last one, I'll show you. When you do this last map, you get 3 different maps. So, do-it-yourself edition, the forestry edition, and the homestead edition. So I'm going to load up this one. I'm just going to leave everything, it doesn't matter. This is the forestry edition of this map. And I thought this was pretty cool. It only requires the Volvo pack. None of the other maps required anything, so this just requires the Volvo pack, which isn't too bad. Unlike some maps that have like 15 freaking mods you gotta download. Alright, boys, I hear you. Alright, here we go. Let's check it out. This is probably what you're after. Look at all them freaking trees, man. What is this? So it looks like you got some mining on here. But it looks like you got the lodgepole and the Scotch pines. I've never actually loaded just the forestry edition of this, so this is a first for me too. So yeah, it looks like you got, well, I think those are Scotches, aren't they? From Silver Run? Yeah, look at that. Let's take a look at the map. Wow, look at that. Oh, there's an iron mine. Dude, this is a heavy forest map. You got stone over here. Boys, hush. Wow, look at all that. Look at all that stone. I've not been on here. I like this one, man. What do you think about this one? I like this one myself. I'm gonna go look at that iron mine. Let's go here. Yeah, I like this one. I know that's supposed to be iron, but it looks like sand. Doesn't look like iron, it looks like sand. But look how deep that shit is, man. Yeah, I think if you want to do some forestry work, this might be the one, man. This has definitely got a lot of trees. It's gonna be pretty sweet. I like this map. I'd do a multiplayer on this one and do like mining, logging, and clear out some land and maybe put some cattle down. Look at the size of that damn tree. 30. It's only 36, but it seems taller than that, doesn't it? Yeah, this is a nice map, man. I'm liking this one. I only did the homestead one. I never loaded this one. Can you cut down these? What did it say? Ravaged? Ravaged tree. Well, what ravaged it? Time? There's a baby Scotch pine. Yep. So, yeah, man, nice map, I think. You got a couple choices at least, but I bet you you'll like this one best, I'd say. 39. That's probably the same. Yeah. Pretty good map, man. Pretty good map. I think that's the only ones. I don't think, I mean, the other one isn't real heavy on forestry. Because there's do-it-yourself, which I'll load this one. We'll just leave it like that. I'm going to load this one because this is do-it-yourself. So you pretty much do whatever you want, but I don't think there's a lot of trees on it, though. So there's sand, iron ore, stone, and North American tall grass, so that works out. I wonder if it, because on Deadwood, when you got that grass, remember you mowed it and it was hay. So that'd be excellent right there. Oh, see, there's no trees, but you can build a roller coaster. Yeah, geez, there's no trees. I bet the wind here is terrible. It'd be like worse than Chicago. How in the hell are there no trees? Oh, and oh, I see. So it's big, but okay. Yeah, man, there's no trees on this map at all. Huh. Well, I bet you could plant them, though. But anyway, so that's this one. But anyways, so that's what I had on logging. And I mean, of course, you know Silver Run. There's no reason to even get into Silver Run. So I don't think I had anything else. I'll double check, but I think that was it. The memory has logging on it, but it's nothing spectacular. That has some logging on it. Now, it's a big map. This is a big map. And it does have a lot of logging on it if you wanted to do logging. As a matter of fact, there's so much logging on this map that you can't plant any trees because it says there's too many. Start from scratch. I forget, yeah. Start. I'll just show you what it looks like. This is a huge map. This is the one I played on 22 a lot. It was either this map or Deadwood. So, but I'll show you. It's got a lot of trees, but I don't think it's going to be the logging one you're looking for, to be honest. But I'll show it to you. It takes a second. This is a big map. This was the biggest map that I'd ever played until I got to Huron County. But as you can, I mean, the trees here are mostly like elms and shit. See, look, this is a big stinking map. But as you can see, there are plenty of forested areas, and they're pretty dense. So I mean, you could definitely do some logging here. But there's a lot of farmland too. So, like, this is a pretty good little area back here. I'll visit here, show you. Yeah, see, they're all, I think, what, pines or spruce? Show you the farms on this map? What do you mean, show you the farm? Oh, like where you start? Yeah, man, check it out. Let me see. Yeah, this is where you start. Oh, man, why'd it put me inside? Oh, you son of a bitch. I gotta get out of there. I gotta come over here because it's put me inside the barn. Turn around, dude. So yeah, this is the start farm. Like if you do like start, yeah, like sheds and house, yeah. So if you start, this is the starting farm. Is this here? I'll go into construction mode. I think it'll be easier
I'm
to show
hungry.
you. Then go eat, Ripley. So this is how you start. And all of it's sellable. You can literally sell everything on here and put whatever you want on here. So, I'll run in here if you want. This was probably, I couldn't tell you if it's my favorite or second favorite, but I've got a save game on this still, actually. I don't think I can open anything because we don't own it. But you start with a bunch of equipment too, and you can just sell it all. Except for on hard mode, you don't start with anything, but. And like I say, even the driveway, even this shit's sellable. Everything is sellable if you wanted to. And here's the kicker, bro. Here's the kicker right here. is a you got a carpentry right here, right next to your start farm. So like literally, if you started here, you could just start with a chainsaw and a little tractor and just drag them over and sell them. It's pretty nice to have that right there. Because you're going to start from scratch, so you won't have anything. But if you started as a new farmer, like I said, this is the area. 121 is where you start. And then I think the other piece is here. I think you start with this. There's a cow barn here. There's several cows and horses. Back here is a cow. There's cows, or I think it's here. I think there's cows here or right here. I'm sorry, 125. Yeah, there's this is all cow pastures. But you can sell those too. So it's pretty cool, man. It's definitely a good map that you can definitely do it the way you want, because everything is sellable if you don't like it. But there is several mods that you'll have to download building-wise. There's several buildings you have to have. But there's what she looks like, bro. I've always thought this was a great map. There's a big, excuse me, there's a big sawmill on this map and everything, so. What do you think? Did you get to see enough? Or you want to say something else on here? There's a cow barn here. Yeah, man. Also, if you started, there's a cow barn here too. Look, I'll show you. This, if you did like a starting farm, this is also yours. Nice building there. So it's a pretty good area. Here's one of the barns. Yeah, I think you'd like this map. I mean, if you want to do logging, there's plenty of farming. And I think, let me see, I had 8. Yeah, I had 8 cow barns on here at 2,000 a piece. So you can get plenty of cow barns if you want to do cattle too. So yeah, man, I really like that map a lot. I think it's one of the better maps that are out there for sure. And they ported it straight over from 22 as well, so pretty good stuff there. But guys, I think that's going to do it for our stream tonight. I was going to see, we got what? Well, let's see what we can do. Let me look real quick. I think for Twitch, let me take a look real quick here. I'll take Twitch. Being Down Under. I think Colonel Will. We'll go to Being Down Under. I think he just showed up that he was on. Let me refresh this page. I thought we'd go ahead and, or we can raid Steel Crafter. Being Down Under's got 1 guy in there. Steel Crafter's got 5. We got 5. Not a lot, but we can raid one of these guys if y'all want to. Rumble, we'll do a raid for you too. I think Steel Crafter's raided me a few times, so I think what I'll do is I'll Steel Crafter. Somebody was already on it. Thank you. As far as Rumble goes, let's take a look, Rumble. Let's see who's on. Man, nobody's on Rumble right now. Jeez. I don't know any of these people. Let's do a search. There we go. Miller Time Gaming. He's got 3. We got 7 in here. Hey, what's up, Cal? What are you doing, buddy? You doing all right? I was just fixing to end. There we go. So that's Steel Crafter. Well, Cal, Calville, I think it is. Yeah, Calville. Came at the end here, buddy. I was getting ready to do a raid over on Rumble. Let me look at Miller Time Gaming here. He's doing Farming Simulator as well. I think he's live. Let me look, make sure. Yeah, he's live. It's busy. There he goes. There we go. Oh, wow. Calville, nice. There we go. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, Calville. Like I said, I was just getting ready to end this. So I'm going to do a Rumble raid over to, I think it's Miller Time Gaming. So I thought we'd just, we'd go do that. Give me just a second. I got to get back into my Rumble. It's such a pain. There it is. Nope. Why is it not showing me live anymore? There it is. But I didn't want to just take off on you. But I'm going to send you guys over to Miller Time Gaming. He's doing Farming Simulator 25 as well. But I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So you guys come check it out. I will be here for that, okay? Calville, sorry that we didn't get a chance to chat a lot. There's the raid.